Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and today it is Fragrance Friday. So if you guys want to see what fragrances I picked up in the month of September and kind of going through which ones I really enjoyed and which ones I'm like maybe second guessing or complete fails, definitely stick around. Alright you guys, before we get started, I'm going to share with you guys what's on my lips because if I don't, I always get asked. So on the base, I just have a sample size of, or a deluxe size sample of Marc Jacobs Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. This is a lipstick I've had for quite some time, but I really enjoy it in the fall and the winter months. So I'm feeling kind of purple like today. I got a purple shirt on, little plaid, purple eye, all that stuff. And I've topped it off, of course, with a lip gloss from, it's Buxom Full On Lip Cream. Buxom's Full On Lip Cream in the color Rose Julep. So that is what is on my lips. And Willow is sleeping in the other room. Didn't want to wake her, so let's see if she's still asleep by the time I finish this video. So here's the thing. I'm going to go through all the different purchases I've made in no particular order. I'm just going to kind of read to you guys, maybe kind of in an order, kind of, sort of, and kind of the parts. I know I did a video twice in September with hauls. It's the biggest month of purchasing of fragrances that I have had thus far on my channel. So with that being said, we're going to start with some DIOR. So I'm going to start with, this is a sexy scent. I can definitely see why people said they may have worn this when they went clubbing back in the day, but I actually like just wearing it. Like I enjoy it. I'm going to show you what my fragrance of the day is when we get to it. This is Poison Girl Eau de Toilette. Oh man, this is so good. Man, oh man. There's that blood orange. So before I go any further, I will tell you again, it's bitter. The main notes are bitter orange, grasse rose, Venezuelan tonka bean. And I definitely get that orange, that really zesty note right from the beginning. But what I will say is that it just dries down to some like just sexy, beautiful, kind of sweet, definitely that tonka bean. There's definitely a vanilla, but it's a sexy vanilla, definitely a nighttime wear for me. I do enjoy this. It doesn't look like I've used a lot, but there you go right there. I have sprayed it quite a few, and like you saw, the atomizer on these ones, fabulous. So that's definitely a hit. Number 2 with DIOR is DIOR Hypnotic Poison. This again is the Eau de Toilette. So this is just main notes of almond, sambuc, jasmine, and vanilla. And I'm going to tell you, I'm happy to announce, this has grown on me in such a good way. So I was a little scared of this at first, and I even said in my original haul video that this one was something that's, you know, maybe I could only wear in the evenings or for a special occasion, like, and I didn't really have anything, but I wore it the other night. And I was just at home, but I just wanted to put on fragrance. And this one did really well, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm really loving this. I still think this is a little bit more, this is less playful of a scent to me and my nose than the Poison Girl is, but it's still a really nice, sophisticated, yummy, sweet. The almond is very sweet and things like that. And there's definitely a vanilla and so on. So jasmine is almost in everything I ordered. So you're gonna see that. Okay, and next up is KAYAL's ELXIR 11. Now KAYAL is Huda Beauty's sister Mona, and she was so kind, so kind. She's made comments on my posts on Instagram, or someone from her team has. It's very nice of her. I don't repost to boast, you know what I mean? But very thankful for that. That again, I don't know if it was her or her team. I'm getting a lot of noise now. I apologize. But KAYAL ELXIR 11. This one here is like it is keynotes are Rose de Mai Absolute, Jasmine Sambuc Absolute, and Patchouli. But what I get from this is the red juicy apple, beautiful dewy rose, and there's a little bit of patchouli, but it's not a dirty patchouli. But what I did is I took this and I mixed it with my KAYAL 28, which is that vanilla one that I've talked to you guys about nauseum. The two of them together smells like a dripping, beautiful caramel apple with a little bit of like edible roses around it. Like it's so good. On the dry down, actually the vanilla stands out more than this, which is saying something. So this is a very complex perfume. There's definitely, out of all of the lineups, I'm gonna say this one's probably got just the more interesting, unique kind of blend. So that's KAYAL ELXIR $11. Really, really great find. Next up is so excuse me if I say it wrong, TRUSSARDI Away for Her. Now this one I picked up at Shoppers Drug Mart in the 1999 end cap aisle. And I haven't looked back. This is not, I said it in my video, I'll stand with it. It is not the same. They're not the same at all. But this reminds me of like Marc Jacobs, his signature type Eau Fraiche and Days and things like that. It's that type of scent. So if you like those scents, I think you'll like this one. It's a little bit more on the fruity side of it. So this one here, top notes are bergamot, peach, and white tea. Mid notes are frangipani, tuberose, and jasmine. And then the base notes are ambroxan, vetiver, musk, sandalwood, and vanilla. Lovely, you guys. I didn't even spray the other one, but for 20 bucks, atomizer is good. I definitely get the fruity fruit bits at the beginning, but as it dries down, this is just a beautiful sandalwood vanilla with a little bit of fruit. Again, I'm sorry for the noise because of course it just happens when I sit down for a video. So that was TRUSSARDI Away for Her. And next up we have from Laura Biagotti is ROMA. So I still haven't played with this one yet, still scares me a bit, but never have I ever, in the very short time that I've been doing fragrance like reviews, hauls on my channel, did I ever have so many people come back to me and tell me that this used to be their favorite back in the day and that I reminded them of something that they once wore a while ago. This is strong. This one is very, very strong. It's definitely not it's really, really strong. It's not gourmand by any means, but I'll read to you guys here. Top notes are black currant, Sicilian bergamot, pink grapefruit, mint, hyacinth. Mid notes are carnation, jasmine, lily of the valley, and rose. Base notes are amber, sandalwood, Singapore patchouli, musk, civet, vanilla, oak moss, and myrrh. It's very strong. But I have to try this because this is definitely something you guys have been raving about. A lot of you guys, like I said, this was their favorite and so on. So there we go. This is Laura Biagotti's ROMA. Next up is from Britney Spears. Again, found at Shoppers Drug Mart for $19.99 Canadian. And this is definitely something, if I can find another one, I want to get this for Ramona. So this is Midnight Fantasy. Top notes are exotic framboise, black cherry, and plum. Heart notes of night accord and freesia and iris. Base of amber, musk, and vanilla. This is a lovely scent. So I'll tell you, it's very fruity, very plummy. I definitely get like the plum, like a cherry plum, that kind of thing, those kinds of fruits. First of all, I love the color of the bottle, and I'm gonna sneeze. But anyway, until I don't. So this is a great bottle of perfume that I really like. I definitely would wear this more in the evening than I would during the daytime. I've also said to myself that I wear, like once I run out of the Ariana Grande Cloud before I repurchase that, I definitely want to use this for my bedtime scent. I actually quite like this. No, there's no lavender as I read out, nothing like that, but I think this would be a great relaxing bedtime scent for me. But also I've just been wearing it around the house and I'm really enjoying it. So that is Britney Spears Midnight Fantasy. All right, next up we have Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. This has top notes of wild berries, sambac jasmine, and honeysuckle. Base notes of sandalwood, golden amber, caramel, and vanilla elixir. This is a lovely fragrance. I can see why men love it. I also really enjoy it. But I also, yes. Give me a hiccup. I also enjoy like more musky, boozy type scents. That's kind of my style. I'm smelling the lid. Oh yeah, this is really, really good, you guys. It has all those berries and that's kind of the base of a Juicy Couture fragrance in general. But what I will say is I definitely get more of the base notes that last the longest. So the sandalwood, the amber, the caramel, and vanilla. That's what I get. And that's to me what makes this a really, really lovely evening sexy perfume. I would definitely wear this in the evening more than any other time of the day, personally. But there you have it. The Viva La Juicy Juicy Couture Gold. And next up is my very, very first niche purchase. This is from Serge Lutens un bois vanille. So I'd seen so many YouTubers that I watch talk about this, rave about this, and so on. And you guys know I love vanilla, and I will do a video where like my top notes in fragrances down the road for sure. Vanilla is gotta be up there. It's like one of my favorite scents on its own, mixed and blended with things, all that stuff. But this is a tricky one. I like it, but I'm still torn. I've worn it a couple times, and I don't know if you guys can see. I've worn it a couple times, and I'll say that beeswax, which I'll talk about. So I'll go backwards here. Sandalwood, black licorice, coconut milk, beeswax, bitter almond, musk, vanilla, benzoin, glycolic wood, and tonka bean is what's in this one, and it's the beeswax. It smells waxy to me on the dry down. Like I want more gourmand, and I know there's a lot of gourmand in this, and normally I would be 100% on board with this. Just can't get on board with this one at all. I'm glad I got a small one. I will absolutely use it up. It's just not my favorite. So that was my first niche dud. That it wasn't what I expected, but I didn't get the opportunity. My Sephora does not have opportunities for me to sniff this particular scent in my local Sephora, so that's why I got this in the mail from Sephora. But what I'm saying is I wouldn't repurchase this, but I'm glad I got a small bottle because a small bottle is very expensive. So Serge Lutens en Bois Vanille. And then I got the Atelier Cologne Maison de Parfum Paris Perfume Stories. This is the hashtag 7 perfumes for 7 moments. I will say for $30, you do get to try all of these, and there are 7 different fragrances from their line. They have many more than that, and it's a really good array. I will say they had 2 that were orangey, like very citrusy, but they do tend to, in the range, have fairly citrusy type scents a lot of the times. I already own the Vanilla Intense or Intense, and I have that in a larger spray, but this for $30, you guys, was a great way to find out a new favorite. It's Clementine, California, I believe, that I really, really enjoyed. Yeah, it was just, I thought that was a really good winner for me, and I think the one I wanted to get for Nelson, I can't remember now, I'd have to spray it, but one of these 2 at the bottom. But the Clementine, California, I definitely would consider purchasing a larger size of this sometime before summer starts next year. So anyway, this was my other purchase that I made in the first haul video in September. All right, next up we have from our second haul of the month of September, which again, these are so crazy. As you can see, they're starting to click right here. I have So Scandale by Jean-Paul Gaultier. This is Orange Blossom, Sambic Jasmine, Tuberose, and Raspberry. And again, I have the original, like Scandale. This is gorgeous. It's nothing like the original. I'm not saying that the original isn't beautiful. I enjoy that, and I'm saving that towards the cooler parts of fall and into winter. But So Scandale has the jasmine, definitely the florals, but definitely the raspberry. It has a really nice blend, and I've caught myself wearing this just around the house again, and the legs, so scandalous. I really enjoy this one. I was super happy. I was in Shoppers Drug Mart, wasn't expecting to purchase this, and then I sniffed it. I was like, you know what, I'll say this, that whole new, there's 2, there's the one with Lady Gaga from Valentino, and then there's the new, was it Giorgio Armani one? Anyway, those 2 I did not like. This one, I feel, for me, who doesn't like floral, like a ton of floral, this has floral in it, but there's some sweetness to it, and I really enjoy it. So that's So Scandale by Jean-Paul Gaultier. I really do enjoy it. All right, next up we have Elizabeth Arden's Green Tea and Pear Blossom. So this is a flanker from Elizabeth Arden's green tea scent that she's had, so famous, and so on and so forth. So this is top notes of sparkling Anjou pear, Italian bergamot essence, Sicilian lemon essence, mid notes of Anjou pear tree blossom, jasmine sambuc absolute, India green tea vapor, matte absolute from Paraguay. Base notes are white musk, amber, white moss. So again, you guys, this is a beautiful scent. Not the most long-lasting scent in the world, but it's not very expensive. You guys can find this probably most places, drugstores in the States, things like that. I found mine at Shoppers Drug Mart. Again, this is Elizabeth Arden's Green Tea and Pear Blossom, a flanker from her very, very famous and very popular green tea. All right, you guys, next up we have from Juicy Couture, we have Viva La Juicy Noir. So this top notes are berries, mandarin, honeysuckle, or sorry, berries and mandarin, mid notes of honeysuckle, gardenia, and jasmine. Base notes of amber, caramel, vanilla, and sandalwood. So all those top notes are pretty much in all of the Juicy Couture, for the most part, fragrances, but it's all the mid and the base notes that really do change. This is lovely. It's fruity, it's gorgeous. And I'll tell you what I get. I definitely get the berries and mandarin off the hop, but again, I get like the amber, the caramel, sandalwood, vanilla, with a little bit more jasmine in it. I feel like the jasmine in this one definitely acts like a base note rather than a mid note on my skin. So I absolutely love it. I mean, these bottles can be a little bit crazy at times, but in reality, not bad at all. So that is Juicy Couture's Viva La Juicy Noir. All right, up next is Dolce & Gabbana's The Only One Intense, or Intense. Top is mandarin, green apple, neroli. Mid are orange blossom, jasmine, absolute. Base notes are coconut, vanilla, cedar, and cashmere woods. This is a unisex scent to me. I think some men can rock this one. Oh, definitely get the coconut right off the bat. Like, I definitely get a sweet coconut milk, coconut shavings, not sunscreen at all, but this is beautiful scent. Let's see here. Yeah, the dry down, I definitely get more of a vanilla and a coconut. It's so good, you guys. I was happy to get this, and I do love cashmere in fragrances, and this does actually leave me with a little bit more of a cashmere kind of note, very cozy. Again, I can actually see men or women wearing this, so this is Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One. All right, up next we have Dolce & Gabbana's The Only One 2. So this was top notes of pear, red berries, blackberry, freesia. Heart notes of red rose, violet, and coffee. Base notes of tonka, patchouli, ambergris, and amber woods. This is, to me, I definitely get more of the floral when I spray it in the air. When I put it on a piece of paper to show you guys and talk to you guys about what I thought it smelled like from that little piece of paper on the initial haul, I'm going to say, and I get my skin gets this too on the dry down, I'm going to say I get like wine, a really deep Merlot wine in an oak barrel on my skin. It just sort of just warms it up. Now, I'm an overheated type of person. Like, I'm constantly warm for the most part of my life. So I don't know if that makes a difference. Everyone's chemistry is very different. Again, a man or woman, in my opinion, could definitely wear this. It's all in your body chemistry. So, but I definitely got like, and I agree, like the bottle's red and everything. Like, I just, yeah, it's mature. It's it's more mature, I'd say, between The Only One Intense and this one. This one's definitely more mature, but I definitely get that Merlot, oak wood, barrel type, you know, that kind of thing. And I like me some wine. So I definitely am really happy again that I was able to pick this one up again at Shoppers Drug Mart. So there you go. Again, that's Dolce & Gabbana's The Only One 2. All right, my first big disappointment that I purchased, another niche brand. It seems like niche and I, it scares me because there's so many on my wish list, which I will obviously do a video down the road on what's on my wish list for future fragrance purchases, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we have Montale's Intense Cafe. This is hyped up severely, I say, on YouTube, and I fell for it. And I think I would like this based on the notes, based on the people who reviewed it. I thought it sounded amazing until I sprayed this on my body and I went, whoa, something's not right. So this is a very acidic fragrance that never settles. It's literally acidic on my skin. I tried it on Nelson as well to see if he might get a different outcome. No. This is supposed to have like some roses, I'll tell you. It's supposed to have floral notes, coffee, rose, amber, vanilla, white musk. I don't get much of anything, and the sprayer sucks. Oh, that's better. It's potent. It literally like burns my nose. And don't get me wrong, I like a strong fragrance, so it's not about that. I've actually contacted Fragrancenet and said that, I'm like it's, ooh, Anyway, I've contacted them to say that this and something else I purchased, which I'll mention shortly here, that I think that in my order, this has gone bad. Like, I honestly think that there's something wrong with this one. And I can't see how people would like that. Like, I've tried wearing it. I tried getting Nelson to wear it. It didn't change for anybody. So that is Montale Paris Intense Cafe, which I am so disappointed in and hoping it's just my bottle. So there you go. Here is my scent of the day. This is it's called Halloween's Shot. So as you can see, the nice juice here. It is top notes of pineapple, daiquiri cocktail, mandarin, hazelnuts. Mid notes are rosewater, jasmine, and violet, and passion fruit. Base notes are vanilla and caramel. This is the most unique, weird, strange, very Halloween-esque. This was my scent, or is my scent of the day. I really like it, and I think that guys and girls will really enjoy it. There's definitely some brightness to it. When you initially spray, you got pineapple. I mean, it's got pineapple in it. But it settles down to be nice, and in mid notes, I get the hazelnut. I definitely get that nut. My body just tends to warm things up and take any possible gourmand that this fragrance or any fragrance has in its mix, takes it and like makes it its own. So I really like this. This is Halloween Shot. I highly recommend it. It's very inexpensive. You can find it on websites such as Fragrancenet. I don't know about Fragrancebuy.ca. I haven't seen it on there, but there's a lot of the discount places. Check out that I always put my description on my Fragrance Friday videos. Halloween Shot. Very interesting. And this is the order. I'm gonna place this order with Intense Cafe from Montale, and the next item we're going to talk about, which were both, the other two were duds, and this one was amazing. So, and it was the cheapest one, of course. All right, so again, Halloween Shot. And the most disappointing thing I have purchased, probably through everything that I've purchased thus far in all of 2020, and that is because this used to be a signature scent for me. This was a favorite. If you've been a long-time viewer, this channel's been up for almost 5.5 years at this point. You guys know that I absolutely love this scent many, many moons ago. And I had been out without it for quite some time. So I was like, getting into perfume again. And I was like, I found this bottle. It is very difficult to get because they don't make it anymore. Elizabeth and James Bourbon. It is what it is. It's Kim in a bottle. It's the bourbon. It's the oak barrel. It's the vanilla. It's gourmand, lean, you know, masculine, feminine. It's very unisex. That's kind of how Elizabeth and James are. Like, that's how all their fragrances really are suited for men or women. So this is bourbon, vanilla, tuberose, and oak woods. But I definitely get pencil shavings. Smells like pencil shavings, and I'm so disappointed. So I know what this smells like. I know its potential, and something's up with this. So along with the Intense Cafe, Montale's Intense Cafe, and this were all in the same order. I've contacted Fragrancenet, and they're bouncing back and forth. But I'm hoping that we can come up with something, because this one is not, it's not what it's supposed to be. And I know that guaranteed. I'm pretty sure my Intense Cafe is also a dud as well. So that's that. That's Elizabeth and James Bourbon / pencil shavings. All right, you guys, we have just a few little items left, all 4 of which are from Zara. So I placed an order online, and Zara, they were so fast. Their shipment was so fast. So I want to talk to you about the 4 fragrances I did pick up. Is cardamom, gender neutral, it says on the outside. And this is Guatemalan cardamom, tea, and green notes. This is really, really lovely. Do I wish it was a little bit stronger? Yes. But it's lovely, and it would be a very good blender as well. Like, if you have some fragrances that need a little or a little more excitement to it, you could layer this with this. Now, none of the Zara ones, they're not super long lasting. One of which I did wear on a long day, and I got maybe 4 hours out of it, but I'll explain in a minute. But anyway, this is cardamom from Zara. Lovely. It's very inexpensive. This is a huge bottle for under $30 Canadian, so very good. Cardamom, gender neutral from Zara. And next up, you guys, we have Vanilla French Elegance, it says. So this is described as mandarin orange, heliotrope, and vanilla. I get vanilla. I don't get any citrus at all, which normally if there's citrus in something, that's what jumps out. But I will say this, it's a very, very muted vanilla. We all know what vanilla smells like. It's in a lot of fragrances. You guys know vanilla is one of my favorite notes in fragrance. This is nice, but I think I'm going to actually pair it up with cardamom sometime soon and see what it does. So that is Vanilla by Zara. All right, and then we have Zara's Amochi Atelier in Tokyo. So this one is pear, rice, and sandalwood. This is really, really nice. I have to wear it still. I've got to wear this maybe tomorrow. I'll probably wear it. It's so fresh. It's refreshing. And then it does start to smell like a dessert, but it is refreshing. I do have to test this one out a little bit more, you guys, because I haven't given it a good go. Like I said, I bought so many fragrances in the month of September. This is we're slow on my roll in October. And I'm really going to focus on things I really, really, really want and hope I don't get the duds I seem to be getting for anything that I've had high hopes for. But anyway, Zara's Amochi Atelier in Tokyo. Last but certainly not least, you guys, we have a Sweet Pastry in Paris. This one is the one I wore when Nelson and I decided to go for a little drive one day, our only day off together in like over a month. And this is both described as lemon, sugarcane, and vanilla. This is truly a lemon, oh no, I'm going to change it. I said lemon sugar cookie. I'm going to say a lemon scone with the rind, like still with the rind of the lemon that you put into the mixture. And then you make the glaze on top and you squeeze that, did I say lime? I said lemon. I meant lemon. Anyway, so the lemon glaze that still has all the yummy juice from the actual lemon that you squeezed out, to add to the icing sugar, to add the little bits of here and there, whatever your recipe calls for. This is the one I wore and it did well for about 4 hours. I will say the scent that I got the longest, that stayed on me the longest, was definitely the lemon. But it was a very subdued lemon. But this is gorgeous and so much fun. Again, you guys, like for $30 Canadian, it's really, really lovely. Zara's doing a great job. And I know they do dupes and whatever, it's whatever your belief is, but I really enjoy this. All right, you guys, that was all of it. That's a lot. I had to slow my roll in the month of October, and I've done really, really well so far. So anyway, you guys, that is the video. I hope you guys were able to stick through the whole thing. I appreciate it. Let me know in the comments down below, what did you order in the month of September? And out of your orders, what was your favorite? All right, you guys, as always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.